witches, blessed to be. This is White Raven over here. Today is Monday, so happy Magic Monday to all of you guys. Hi witches. Welcome to the Witch's Lair. I am so excited to be here. I miss you so much. I really have been missing you a lot. I've been answering some of your comments and emails, so I hope you got my answer. All of the orders are done and they should be on their way as well. Thank you so much for all my beautiful birthday wishes. Thank you for your gifts. A lot of you guys sent me gifts and I felt the love. Thank you so much for the love. I am so grateful. I am so lucky to have you guys. I really am. I'm very lucky to have you guys. I'm a lucky witch. So, my name is White Raven, and I'm here to teach you magic from my perspective. I hope you like what I have in here for you today. So, if this topic of conversation is something that you feel inclined to, please do not leave without subscribing to my channel. Witches is so hard to move in YouTube right now, talking about witchcraft. You have no idea. So, I just want to thank you for being here and for taking the time to watch my video. And please, just take the time right now and like the video. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Leave a heart if you can in the comments. I would love to see your hearts in there. That will help me a lot. So, like I said, I was reading a lot of your comments and I was reading a lot of your emails, and sometimes I get the same questions or the same line of questions by different people, and sometimes it's a very random topic. And this topic this week was about ammonia upside down jars. And it seems to me that there's a lot of confusion out there of what these ammonia jars are meant to do. And it's not your fault. There's a lot of videos in YouTube and they don't address the way these jars actually work. And so I'm here today because I want to clear out how those ammonia upside down jars work. So I don't like wasting time with magic witches. There is nothing more frustrating than spending the time and energy doing a spell when you do not know the whole background of it and the dynamics of this particular spell, right? You make the spell, you have this hope and faith that it's going to work for you, and then it works for a little bit and then it stops working again. So this is why I think it's very important that I explain to you today how do ammonia upside down jars actually work. A lot of people think that ammonia is like a spiritual cheat code. My life is bad, let's flip a jar. I have abusive parents, let's flip a jar. I am broke, let's flip a jar. And that's not necessarily how upside down ammonia jars work. Again, witches, I hate wasting my time with magic. So today I'm going to explain this to you super simply. What these ammonia jars actually do, what they cannot do, and why upside down ammonia jars are not here to rewrite your reality. Before I continue to this video, I want to remind you that a couple of months ago, I did a very good video on ammonia. The history of ammonia, where did that name came from, all the correspondences, things that you can use ammonia for. Very important video. I'm going to link it in the description of the video, and it's also going to be at the end of this video. So please make sure to watch that video. You are going to find it very informative and it's really good. Before we go any further, we need to talk about what ammonia really is in magic. Ammonia is first and foremost a cleanser. This is why it's used so much in magical things like floor washes, spiritual cleansing, removing heavy spiritual work done against you, evil eye, and even to remove cross energy, evil energy from a space. There's so many things that ammonia can do for you, witches. Ammonia strips energy. It breaks it down. It removes what does not belong. That is the base nature of ammonia. And since ammonia cleanses by breaking things down, that is why it's so good in reversals. Let me share with you some of the magical correspondences of ammonia. Cleansing, uncrossing, reversal, disruption, neutralizing harmful influences, stripping away influences or attachments, domination, clarity, and so many other things. So when you're working with ammonia, you're not just fixing something, you are clearing it. Ammonia is going to clean first. Anything that happens is going to happen after the cleansing. Let me give you a mundane explanation. Let's say you're using ammonia and you're mopping your floor, right? You're not redecorating your house. You are cleaning. You are removing dirt. It's the same spiritually, which is ammonia is going to remove energies. It's not going to add blessings. So now that we clear out that ammonia is a cleanser, let's talk about upside down ammonia jars. And what are they actually flipping? Okay, so this is where the misunderstanding comes about. So please listen up. In witchcraft, when we talk about reversals, when we're reversing something, we are reversing influences that are coming towards you. And when I say influences, just to give you some examples, I am talking about envy, hatred, evil eye, negativity, ill intentions, and yes, witchcraft being thrown at you. Those are influences coming towards you. And that is which is what ammonia is going to be working on. Ammonia is a cleanser, but it's also a reversal agent. Spiritually, it strips and sends back what is being thrown at you. So when you turn an ammonia jar upside down, you're not flipping a human being. You are flipping the currents and that energy that are coming towards you. If someone is sending you envy, hate, or baneful work, that energy has direction. It's coming towards you. An upside down ammonia jar is telling that energy, you cannot land here. You do not get to attach. You don't get to keep moving forward. This is why ammonia jars show up so much in evil eye removal, uncrossing work, reversing gossip, court cases, and domination being done at you. Because all of those involve forces working against you, not things that are part of you and live within you. And this is exactly which is why ammonia cannot fix a character, personality, or long-term behavior. Because those things are not incoming influences. They already live inside the person. So no, you cannot do an upside down ammonia jar to change a bad lover. You cannot flip an abusive parent. You cannot reverse someone's cruelty, addiction, or lack of respect. And you cannot put yourself inside an upside down ammonia jar and rewrite who you are. In witchcraft, reversals work on what has been sent towards you, what is coming for you, not on what already exists. I hope I'm being clear because I'm really trying for you to comprehend how these jars work. If someone is full of hate, for example, that hate is not coming towards them. That hate comes from within them. Ammonia has nothing to grab onto right there. You can turn back energy, witches, but you cannot turn back a person's nature. And I hope you get this. Most YouTube videos on upside down ammonia jars are very simple. You write down the situation that you want to turn and you put it inside that ammonia jar and you turn it upside down. Money problems, a bad boss, you're stuck in a job, a hard life. Put it in ammonia and flip the jar. And voila, suddenly your life changes. So let me explain you what is happening there because it's not magic wishes. And this is the key, witches, so listen up. Ammonia does not turn your situation into what you want. It's going to turn your situation back to neutral. When you write your circumstances on a paper and you put it in that ammonia jar, you're not asking ammonia to create money, love, success. You're asking ammonia to strip away what is keeping things stuck. So what ammonia removes is resistance, interference, cross condition, constant setback, that feeling of no matter what I do, it doesn't work. So the jar isn't saying make my boss nicer. It's saying stop whatever that is blocking that change. You follow? And this is what's really important because this is the part that YouTube videos most of the time skip, including some of the ones that I've done in the past. And listen up, once ammonia does the job, which is you have a clean slate. And that doesn't mean you're automatically successful. It means that you're no longer blocked. And let me spell it for you plainly. After ammonia does its cleansing, you're still gonna have the same job, the same boss, the same bills, the same life, But now, and this is the positive part about all this, movement is possible. That is the difference. And this is usually when people get it wrong. This is how we waste time with magic. Because a lot of people do the reversal ammonia jars, and ammonia clean everything. You have clean slate, and sometimes bad stuff momentarily. But if you're not aware that you also have to take charge and change the directions of things, because now you have the opportunity, the play field is yours. A lot of people don't realize that. Then what happened? Things go back to the same vice and the same situation resume. So ammonia is going to clear the path, witches, but you still have to walk it. That means applying if you need a job, right? Not just sit down and wait. You need to speak up. You need to change habits. You need to make different decisions. You need to do the work that you were not able to do before because everything kept failing. Ammonia doesn't change your destination, witches. It just removes the chains that are constraining you. To make it very clear, ammonia jars do not change your life for you. They just stop what has been stopping you. That's witchcraft, which is not wishful thinking. So I'm going to share with you some of my favorite ways of using ammonia jars. I like to use ammonia jars for baneful magic. And I want to clear something out because every time I speak about baneful magic in this channel, I think a lot of people imagine that White Raven is sitting down conspiring on how to hex and curse people around me because, I don't know, it seems like White Raven has so much hate on her. That's not what I'm talking about. My magic is always justified because, and I am an advocate for curses and baneful magic because, witches, we have the right to defend ourselves, to protect ourselves. I am not going to give you the other side of my face for you to slap me on that side too. That's not what I do. This is not about me being mean or you being mean. It's about turning harm back. It's about collapsing the advantage of evil people. And it's about destroying what is allowing evildoers to keep on hurting you. Let me give you some examples of how to use ammonia jars in baneful magic. You can use an ammonia jar to turn and reverse an enemy's witchcraft back at them. If someone is actively sending you witchcraft, throwing you the evil eye, feeding off envy, gossip, hatred, if someone is working on domination or confusion, an ammonia jar can work on reversing that work, send their energy back to them, make their magic crumble and disintegrate on its own force. A reversal ammonia jar can leave your enemy dealing with what they sent you. You can ruin someone's ability to keep acting against you. If someone keeps on lying on you, attacking your reputation, manipulating the system like at work, or weaponizing authority also at work is a good example. That's when ammonia jars can help you reversing all this evil. An ammonia jar will dissolve their plans, make their stories fall apart. Ammonia is very good for clarity, so ammonia can be used to reveal their lies and open the eyes of the others that have been manipulated by the gossip these evildoers spreading around. It's going to make them cause mistakes. Delicious. It's going to make their actions stop lining up, and nothing they do is going to be able to land cleanly anymore. Ammonia jars can destroy any type of controlling and domination work done against you. If you feel like somebody else is controlling you through fear, intimidation, pressure, psychological manipulation, abuse of position, baneful ammonia jars will target that. Because baneful ammonia jars is going to target the channel that they're using to control you, their grip, their influence. People is going to stop listening to these evildoers, and their control is going to fade away. You can turn court or legal attacks back into their attacker. If somebody's dragging you to court unjustifiably, is filing false claims, there's so many people out there, I know this because I receive your emails every day, is abusing the legal system, then baneful ammonia jars is used to reverse accusations, cause errors, expose weak cases, witches. You will start seeing delays, dismissals, mistakes, and the pressure is going to start flipping into the other side. Something really important that you can use with an ammonia jar. You can destroy, crumble, disintegrate protection that other peoples have, evildoers have. Are they shielded by power? Use an ammonia jar. Are they protected by money? Use an ammonia jar. Are they insulated by connections? Use an ammonia jar. Especially if they're getting away with harm. Because the ammonia jar is going to strip the protection, remove the insulation, and is going to expose them. Oh, such a sweet, sweet revenge. And this is one of my favorite, which is to turn someone's life upside down, because there's a lot of evildoers out there that deserve it. And again, when I talk about punishment towards others, I want to be very clear. This is justified magic, which is not everybody that is happy-go-lucky out there is actually good people. There's a lot of people that suffer every single day, and we talk about this in this channel constantly. And so when I'm saying that I'm going to turn somebody's life upside down, I'm not saying that I'm going to be physically harming people. All right. What I'm talking about, witches, is to make their evil plans fall apart. Their momentum is going to break. Any support system that they may have is going to fail. Any advantages that they may have are going to disappear. And I can give you so many examples that I have lived through in my life with people that have advantages out there. People with money that take you to court. You have no money to protect yourself and defend yourself. What do you do in those cases? An ammonia jar. Their life is going to look chaotic. You know why? Because what was holding it was evil. Which is, ammonia does not create destruction. It dissolves what shouldn't be standing. All right, which is, I hope that I was able to explain in simple ways the uses of ammonia when it comes to upside down jars and reversal magic. Remember that an upside down ammonia jar is not about changing who you are or wishing your life into something else. It's about clearing what doesn't belong and stop what is working against you, so you can move forward with clarity. And let me leave you with this, which is, when your magic makes sense to you, you stop feeling powerless. You're not guessing anymore. And that is, my beautiful witches, when real power begins. From the bottom of my heart, as always, I wish you the best. And that's it, witches. Thank you so very much for being here with me today. Please remember to check out my beautiful website, whiteravenandwitcheslayer.com. I have a lot of new products for your magical endeavors. Also, you can email me there, whiteravenandwitcheslayer.com. You can also visit me in my Facebook page, White Raven and Witcheslayer. And also, witches, remember to like and subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to watch this video that I'm going to leave here at the end of this video. It is everything that you need to know about ammonia. So much more that you'll be able to learn. Please don't miss out and watch the video. Other than that, witches, remember that you need to study a lot, do research. Do not repeat a spell just because you see it somewhere, and do it without studying the logic behind it. The more you know, the more power you acquire, the more confident you are in the magic that you perform. And with all that knowledge, witches, you must be so very smart, and you must discern, and above all, you must stay so very wicked. See you next Monday. Bye. Happy Valentine's. Bye.